One man, one mission, to rid the world of chronic anxiety once and for all. The Anxiety Guy, Dennis Simsek, shares his personal transformation from living a life filled with overwhelming worry to becoming a full-fledged positivity machine, a leading authority in generalized anxiety. Dennis gets to the truth of your mental health challenges and sets you on a path to transforming each and every area of your life. Here he is, the one and only, the Anxiety Guy.
My friends, welcome to the first episode of the Anxiety Guy podcast for 2021. It's great to be here with you. Today what we're going to do is we're going to start this year off on the right track. We're not going to motivate each other. We're not going to set any New Year's resolutions. But we're going to dive deep into the wisdom that we have within us. And we're going to tap in to the courage that we need in order to overcome irrational fear and anxiety and become who we were meant to be. This podcast episode is brought to you by the Inner Circle program that you can find at theanxietyguy.com. 16 weeks to complete healing through the Inner Circle program at theanxietyguy.com. Now, warriors, the initial rush from having this be a new year with plenty of healing motivation will eventually be met with a block, fear, and stagnancy. It's what we do in those exact moments that will determine whether we stick to our New Year's intentions or not. It's easy to live peacefully and pleasantly when things are going according to our desires. But what truly separates the healed from the sufferers is how we handle those times of being challenged externally or internally. Warriors, this year is about finding the silver lining. It's about seeing the big picture. And it's about making healing a lifestyle and not just a temporary act towards anxiety. Life will find a way to sabotage your external reality if it senses that it doesn't fit with your internal reality. What this means is that your adult-minded beliefs and your subconscious or inner child-minded beliefs must be in harmony, must be in congruence, in order for you to live a truly grateful life within a flow state. This year, we no longer see anxiety as a situational problem. Rather, we see it through the eyes of our inner child. This child lives within us still, and this child holds beliefs about ourselves and reality which are in line with what it believes is safe in the face of potential change. Warriors, this inner child isn't convinced easily of new beliefs and perceptions unless effort is recognized. This effort comes in the form of emotional changes and consistency. When the inner child senses that effort is being made, he or she begins becoming more curious. What's going on here? No longer does fear and anxiety seem like the only way to maintain our survival, but the inner child senses that survival can be accessed along with happiness without perceiving everything as threatening. What a beautiful place to get to. When a threat, whether that be a symptom, a person, a situation, even a past experience, is seen through the eyes of the inner child as neutral, it is then safe. Safety is neutrality. We shoot for gratitude, happiness, joy. But we must consider the path to get there first, which begins with perceiving threats in a 50-50 manner. Yes, the worst could occur, but the best could occur as well. They are both likely to happen. In fact, one is much more likely than the other. This is a turning point in one's life. This is a turning point in a warrior's life. At this juncture, one must decide which perception they want to turn into a belief, even in the face of doubt and defense mechanisms coming from the inner child. Overthinking keeps us from committing. A sense of doom and gloom over a symptom keeps us on high alert. Doubting ourselves in moments when courage is needed keeps things as they are. The inner child wants to keep things as they are. Hence the defense mechanisms that we justify further through our thoughts and our actions, which keeps us living with an anxiety disorder. Warrior, 2021 is a new year. It has the potential to bring in a new you, but only if you understand what keeps you stuck. This understanding will bring within it wisdom. This wisdom must be noted and built upon if there is to be an identity shift within you. We are dealing with identity, not anxiety. When a person no longer consciously and unconsciously carries the emotional weight from their past, they become open to becoming who they please. This is important. Warrior, you deserve better, but deserving is never enough. Sacrifices must be made, and the effect of these sacrifices is self-love and finding your center, finding your true self once again. Remember that you are more than anxiety. Take a few minutes, go over the main lesson that you gained from this podcast episode and allow it to drive you towards the next thing you need to do for yourself. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Happy New Year. Let's heal together. Let's transform together. Let's help each other together. If you have any questions on the Inner Circle program, head over to theanxietyguy.com today, and I'll see you in the next episode. I am so proud of you. Keep understanding. Keep going. Bye-bye.
Thanks for being an important part of the Anxiety Guy podcast community. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a positive rate and review. If you're searching for further support on your road to recovery from anxiety, head over to anxietyexit.com and take part in the powerful End the Anxiety program based around the CBT model. If you're searching for a more one-on-one approach, you can sign up now for personal coaching sessions with Dennis via Skype. Remember, you are more than anxiety. See you in the next episode.